Hello everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far, and welcome to my first recorded general weekly reading. So this week we will be using the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen and Radleigh Valentine, and this is a general weekly reading for the week beginning August 7th. So let's get into it. If you had an interesting week last week that was super busy and it just felt like a lot of stuff, whether it was other people's stuff or your stuff, there was just a lot happening last week. I'm kind of feeling like this week is going to be like that again. Sorry to say. But it's all part of the experience, right? We love it. Okay, so if you're watching this, I'm just going to ask you to take a few deep breaths and get nice and relaxed and intend that you are going to receive a wonderfully accurate reading this week. We're going to pull 3 cards and then 1 general theme. So what do we need to know for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the weekend, and general theme. All right. Wow, okay, yes. So the general theme for this week is Ace of Water. I'll just move it like that. And so water in tarot is all about emotions, so lots of emotions this week. So the card says falling in love or a resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. So yes, I am getting confirmation from my guides that yes. So for some of you, this will be a new home. So some of you will be actually moving while others will need to search for a new home this week. It does feel positive. It just feels like there's a lot of things to do around that. There's lots of things to figure out, lots of paperwork that needs to be signed, and lots of tasks that need to be oriented. So if you are looking for a home this week, I have a feeling like if you're finding a place, you're going to be moving into it very, very quickly. Like there's not going to be a lot of time for you to prepare. It's like you found your place. Oh, you have to take possession middle of August or September 1st. Not a whole lot of time to prep. But it's all good. It will be all good. It just will be a lot of stuff. So make sure that you're meditating a lot and taking lots of time for rest and taking lots of salt tubs and all of that stuff. And of course, talking to your guides for any guidance that they have for you in regards to the new home and to make it easier for you as well. So for the rest of us who aren't moving, yes, falling in love. I'm kind of feeling like this is more falling in love with a passion project or falling in love with a certain cause or even an animal. I'm not really feeling like it's a whole lot of romantic love. Because this is a general reading, this could mean that you will, yes, if you're looking for somebody, that you will find that love, which will be fantastic. But I am kind of feeling like this is more finding a passion project, finding something that you love, something that you want to do, something that you're obsessed with, and it will be a nice, lovely project for you to do. So because this is an emotional card, again, just pay attention to those emotions this week. Make sure that you're taking lots of time for yourself to allow those emotions to come in and settle down and to kind of move through you so that they don't get stuck. Another thing to note that they're bringing up is that when we do feel anger emotions, they sit and they fester. So you need to get them out somehow, whether it's journaling or if you do yoga, having the intention of releasing stuff, or meditation is always great. Even like kickboxing, they're saying, like, even if you're an exercise person, have an intention at the beginning of your workout that you're going to work through all of this stuff and you're going to push it out. And imagine if you are taking kickboxing and you're punching, with every punch out something that happened to you, something that you're angry about, just so that you're getting it out. This is a really great week to work on that, I'm feeling like. Okay, and so at the beginning of the week, we have Ace of Air. Brilliant ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth in a situation, a challenging beginning. So there's some glare on that. So if you want to look at these cards, they're very popular. You can probably even Google them and see all of them online if you want to learn more about them. But yes, so the Ace of Air. So the air is more about our intellectual side, our brains, our overthinking, our analysis of things. So this is kind of going along with the theme of a passion project. So brilliant new ideas and inspirations. This is coming from the intellect. So the mind, the mind body of our human beingness. So this will, for those of us who are looking at a new project, this will be a new beginning. And this is just a reminder that if there is a bit of a challenge in the beginning, this doesn't necessarily mean that this isn't for you and that you should give it up. This is a brilliant idea, a new inspiration, a new beginning. These are all very good things, but just don't be afraid if any challenges pop up. It won't be super difficult. You can work through it quite easily. And also, it is the truth. It is the truth of the matter. So things aren't easy. We like to see only the good and the easy. From what we can perceive, we assume that everybody just all of a sudden made it, that they weren't working very hard. Or we see people on Instagram and they have these perfect lives, these perfect relationships, which, excuse me, which isn't always the case. So we need to, in our minds, understand that what we're seeing is always the best. We are seeing the easy, the completed project. So know that when you're going into a new project that there is lots of work to be done, but that doesn't mean that that's not for you. It's very exciting. It's a very uplifting challenge. So I wish you the best of luck in the beginning of the week. So just be paying attention to ideas and inspirations that do pop up in your head, new ideas, things that you may want to work on. This is also a new beginning for people in relationships. So that's awesome. So they are saying that there has been a lot of really intense romantic love energy out there. If you've been feeling a bit distant from your spouse, or if you've been feeling like you're not sure if this person's for you anymore, you need some sort of break, that is kind of cycling out, and that new energy is coming in. So a new beginning in the relationship. So whether that is that you have decided to leave the relationship and this is your new beginning, or if you've decided to stay, then this new beginning with the relationship, so that you can move on from that harsh, stuck, very confusing energy and go in towards the more uplifting, loving energy. Anything else with this? Yes, so again, seeing the truth in any situation. So whether it is with relationship, if you have been sitting with rose-colored glasses on, with anything in your life, this is a great time to actually see the truth, because you will be in the mind the beginning of the week. This is a very intellectually driven first few days, which is good because we start off with an emotional theme. But with that being said, the emotions do impact the intellect, and the intellect is very dominant at the beginning of the week. So having that balance between overthinking it and then just feeling it. So there is a nice balance that you need to get to there. So looking at a situation, try not to overanalyze it. Sorry, I'm just going to have a drink of water. Try not to overanalyze it too much. Just see it for what it is. Appreciate and welcome in the truth, and feel whatever emotions come up in front of that. That's not a fearful thing. Don't be afraid. Nothing horrible is going to come to the surface. Maybe some, but it'll always be good. All of the crap, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and growth is rarely comfortable. So every hard situation that you have experienced or will experience will bring fruitful prosperity behind it. Something better will be there. So just don't be afraid of feeling, and don't be afraid of observing the truth as it comes to you. So for the middle of the week, we have a major arcana, which means that this is a major life event, and there's not a whole lot of control that we have here, which can be good and can be bad. For some of us who like to control things, this is a bit of a frustrating situation. But for those of us who are kind of tired of action, it's great. So we have life experience, which is 16, a significant life event, powerful revelation that leads to change, and it's time to spread your wings. So that is an amazing card. This is going along with the same theme that we're seeing here this week. So again, the truth might be revealed to you. That may be a truth externally or something that, holy crap, it just clicks into place and it all makes sense. But that does lead you to powerful revelation. So by looking back, having a life review, looking at all of the things that you have been through already and all of the places that you want to go, midweek will be a great and powerful energy to do that. And so the beauty in this card is that the significant life event is brought to you. It's not something that you have to force, which is awesome because we love to force things and it's really hard for us, some of us, to flow. So this middle of the week, you can just sit back and let it flow because the changes will come. The change, the big life revelation, the significant event, whatever it is, it will come to you. You don't have to force anything, which is great. And time to spread your wings. So they're pointing out one person in particular, someone out there has had a pretty toxic, abusive relationship, and this week it will come to an end. It's all good though. This new home, this emotional theme this week, obviously it's always difficult excuse me. It's always difficult to leave emotional relationship and to go through a breakup, but it is for the best. We want to clear out all of that stuff. So just embracing those emotions that come along with that. And the powerful ideas is kind of like that awakening, like, oh, I don't have to put up with this anymore. I can actually move on and be happier. So the middle of the week energy is kind of that force, external force externally from you to move you forward, to make you spread your wings and fly to something bigger and something better that's more well suited for you. And this powerful revelation is definitely that moment of clarity, that moment of realization that, oh yeah, I don't actually need to be with someone like this. I deserve better. I am better and I'm going to leave. So if that is you, good for you. I'm so happy to deliver that message to you because yes, everybody deserves to be with somebody who lovingly treats them the way that they deserve to be treated, which is, I would say princess, but princesses aren't very well treated, I guess. They're always sold off. Like a king. Everybody deserves to be a king. Okay, so by the weekend, we have 4 of water. So missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom, open your eyes to the possibilities. So again, a very emotional experience, the 4 of water. The water, again, is the emotions. So most of us, when we miss an opportunity or when something doesn't work out, we are very emotional. But it's okay. It's okay to feel those emotions. And again, picking those things that will allow you to exert all of those emotions so that you can move forward will be awesome. And again, with every pile of crap, there's always a more beautiful, prosperous thing waiting to come in and be welcomed into your life. So if there is some discontentment in your life, just take a step back and observe what you can do with that, what you can change, if anything, and also take time to rest. Take time so that you're relaxed and you're rested, so that you're able to see all of the prosperity and abundance around you, all of the possibilities, all of the things that you can actually accomplish without being tied down to this garbage that you don't need, frankly. You're missing an opportunity here, a great opportunity. All of us, I'm sure, are. At some capacity or another, we are missing the blessings. And that's something that's so important to be a happy, functioning human on this planet, is to see the blessings in every curse and to be grateful for everything that we have, because you are on this planet. Terrible things happen to us as humans, but you have to believe that there's something better. There's a bigger purpose behind it. There's something bigger than us, ourselves, that's driving these changes. And this card is also about surrender. So yes, if you're discontent and you're bored, there is a level of sacrifice that you're kind of surrendering you're sacrificing your human attachment to it, and you're surrendering to the universe. So that will be a great energy for surrendering. It may be very uncomfortable for some of us, but it's all good. Just surrender to the emotions, let yourself work through them and feel them, and so that you have a clearer energy to be able to step back and look at everything in your life and see what needs to change and what doesn't. Is there anything else that everyone needs to know? Yeah, so love yourself enough to feel the stuff. Love yourself enough to be the witness. So I always like to say, give your problems a stage. So give your emotions a stage, sit back, even if you're a visual person, visualize a big stage, see your problems walking across the stage or performing in front of you, and just truly try to step back as the third person and of the witness, and just to witness you, because every part of you, every single thing that's happening with you is a gift. As hard as it can be to see that, it is all a gift. And the sooner that you can recognize the gift, the sooner the crap stops. The sooner, the resistance to it will stop. So I hope that made sense. I am sending you all so much light and love. Thank you so much for watching. And to book in with me for a personalized reading where we can go way more in depth into any situation that you have questions on, you can email me, or you can visit me at katiehunt.ca, and I will put all of that info below. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I'm sending you so much love. Thank you.